Hey guys, Jonathan Graham here. Well, today is the first day of spring, and here's one of my latest designs. It's a little pair of sunglasses. Well, after spring comes summer, when usually you actually like to wear sunglasses. These are from one single square. This one is from a 6-inch square, and this pair here is made from a single 10-inch square. Today I'll be using a 6-inch square. I got pink here because it's a nice color for the first day of spring. And it starts off with a water bomb base. And the way I make a water bomb base is I start with the colored side up, and I fold it in half, this horizontally and vertically. And now we're going to turn it around so the white side's up and go diagonally. This is the easiest way to make a water bomb base quickly and accurately. And then unfold it, and now we're just going to collapse it on the existing creases just like that, so we have this nice triangle like that on the bottom. This is a water bomb base, and now we're going to make some horizontal creases across this. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it this way so I can show it better, is I'm going to fold this corner point up to the bottom there, right where the crease is. The crease is really sharply. And now I'm just going to rotate this so it's like this. We're going to now bring this point to the center, to the top, making sure it's on the center line. Crease it really sharply. And now we're going to fold this over and turn this over, and now we're going to bring this up to the edge, essentially folding in half. So basically divided our water bomb base into fourths. Crease it really well. You want to use paper that's not too thick for this model, and you'll see why. And now we're going to unfold it sort of like an accordion here, and now we're going to reverse these little accordion folds. The same creases, reverse the creases, and this will make the next part a lot easier. Again, crease them sharply. Now we're going to unfold this, and now we're going to unfold it entirely, the entire piece, so its white side is facing up. Now we're going to do it's technically called box pleating. So what we're basically going to do is we're going to go around the outermost square here, set of creases, and fold it in like this. We don't want to put too many creases in these ends. We just want to kind of go like this. Now I'm going to flip it over, and now we got the next set of creases here. We're going to make those into valley creases. And you can see how it folds in again. This is called pleat sinking, also known as box pleating. Now we have this kind of shape. We're going to flip it over again and go on the next set. Bring it in like this, and now I flip it over, and finally we're going to just fold that in like this, so we have like a cross shape, an X shape, and now we're going to fold it flat so we have kind of like a shape like this with two long flaps at each end. And now this is where it's good to use thinner paper like I'm using here. We're going to fold this whole piece in half through all the layers, and to make it a little easier I'm going to turn it upside down for this, and you're going to fold it so that just basically going to fold this in half through all the layers. So it's quite thick here. Make sure it's in frame. And you can see, and once we fold this in half, we have a really long, narrow shape like this. And now we're going to make I guess you'd call them the actual glass, where the glasses would be, I guess, or the eyepieces, or whatever you want to call them. The part that you look through of the glasses, and we're going to fold down this is inner one here like this. It's going to be a valley fold, and we're going to fold it down so it's approximately a third of the way across. So this is sort of intuitive, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to fold this piece down about to there, so it's about a third of the way from the end. Not quite at the center. You don't want to go right to the middle. You want to leave at least about like this. Now we're going to fold down this other one. It's the inner piece here. See, there's the outer one, and this is the inner one. Fold it down so it's the same amount. Just an angled valley fold on the inner piece here. So we have what kind of looks like a funny looking, I don't know what you call it, like two little legs, I guess. Sort of this funny shape here, almost looks like a funny looking ribbon or something. And now these two pieces here we're going to make into the eyeglass part. So now we're going to fold this one across this way, leaving some gap in the middle to look like where the lens would be. I'd say about right here. Going right to this point here, you want to go almost to that point, a little bit short of that. And that's a valley fold. And now we're going to do one more valley fold like this, fold this up, and it doesn't have to come to a complete point because you want to have a hole there to look like the middle of the glasses. And this little tab here, we're going to tuck just into this layer here. We're going to actually tuck it into, actually going to turn this around here for a second. So we fold this up, turn it around, I'm going to bring this tab to the front, and now I'm going to tuck this tab into the middle here, roughly the center of these layers. I'm going to find about the middle and just tuck it in there, and that is our first little lens, I guess you could call it. And now we're going to do the same here. I'm going to rotate this around to the back, and once again I'm going to fold this over so it's about the same height as the other one. This is sort of, there's no specific amount, you just kind of eyeball it. And then again up to here, leaving a little gap there in the middle. And then again I'm going to turn this over and bring this to the middle here, and just tuck it in the middle. And then flatten it well, and now we're going to take this sides here, we're going to fold them in right along with the side of the lens here. In fact, you could go actually a little bit further if you want. So I'm going to go a little bit further in to sort of lock that in place. And then here, right as far as it'll go, fold it over. And then to make the end piece, I'm just going to fold this down at an angle, oh, like that. And then I'm going to fold this one down at an angle. Where this part lines up with the top is pretty good. You can kind of adjust it if you want. And that is, bring this one out a little bit, how you make an origami set of sunglasses from one uncut square of paper. Just like that. And here we have the 3 different colors here. So a nice sort of summery, getting ready for summer themed origami, since sunglasses are a lot of times seen in summer most often. And I hope you're able to make that one. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Please like this video, and I will see you next time.